Hey, what's up everybody? It's almost May and the leaks are here for the month of May. And boy, in the month of May, there's a lot going on and the best Zoom for coin farming is here, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. But before I get into that, I do want to cover the two events are going to be available in the month of May. And the first one is Detective Pooh. Exactly, it's kind of like who, but Pooh, you know? But Detective Pooh, the event is going to be pretty fun, it seems like. There's going to be a total of 6 events plus 4 additional ones. So it seems like that you're going to need to get clues to solve the case. So there are 6 plus 4, so I guess 10 actually. So there's going to be 10 different cases. Part 1 is going to have 1 through 4 cases, and it's going to start on May 2nd. And then the other parts are going to come between May 9th and it's going to probably run until May 29th, end of day. So you do have some time to get through these events at the Detective Pooh. So let's see how it goes. It seems like it's kind of long. I mean, there's going to be a total of 10 cases, so we'll see. The next cool thing is these Tsum Tsum raffles. The last raffle I did, I got really lucky and got a good amount of coins. I still haven't seen anyone actually win the 10 million coins, but it's possible. So we're gonna try again this month and I'll let you guys know the results as well. And for this month, maybe I'll do it live, so we'll see though. Yeah, we'll see what happens around June 2nd. Alright, now going into the new Tsums. So for this month, there are only 3 new Tsums, but these 3 new Tsums, you definitely don't want to miss out on them because they're all going to be charm Tsums. And they're going to be from the Disney Winnie the Pooh series, and you're gonna get 3 total lucky time opportunities to get them. The first one is going to run very early on, they're as early as May 1st, and it's going to run until May 3rd, and we may even get them towards the end of April sometimes. And then the next opportunity is the middle of May, and then finally at the end of May, you'll get another opportunity to get one of them if you haven't done so already. And out of these 3, and honestly, all 3 of them are really exciting. I have been waiting for Charm Owl for a very long time, so me personally, that's the one that I'm really excited about. But let's take a closer look at all 3 of them and what their ability does. Let's take a look at Charm Piglet first. So Piglet's ability description is Piglet with a flower charm. So that's essentially his charm. If you take a look at the left side, the left graphic, you'll see what the charm looks like. So for Piglet, it's a flower. For Charm Pooh, it's going to be a pot of honey. And then for Owl, it's going to be a book. So back to Piglet, the ability is going to be clear Tsums in the shape of a circle. So this is deceiving. We don't really know what that circle looks like. It could be a regular circle or an oblong circle, or it could be just a perimeter of a circle. So we'll see what that looks like. On to Detective Pooh, and again, Detective Pooh's also charm. So his ability is going to be make random Tsums bigger. So this might be a really good Tsum if you are looking for a Tsum that gets through those missions that require you to make a big Tsum per mission, I guess. And then finally, we have Charm Owl. And for Owl, it's going to be magic bubbles appear. So we'll take a closer look when these Tsums actually get released. I do think that all 3 of them are going to be really good for missions. So we'll stay tuned and see which ones is really good. But again, I am excited for Charm Owl because of the low charge up time. And I actually should probably share with you guys a little bit more about what Charm Tsums are, just in case you're relatively new to the game or don't own a Charm Tsum. So in a regular game, you are going to be playing with 5 variations of Tsums on the screen. But when you are playing with a Charm Tsum, 2 of those variations is going to be, I'm going to use Piglet here as an example. It's going to be Piglet and the flower. So the other 3 will be some random supporting Tsum or sub-Tsums that will show up. But 2 of those, it's going to be Piglet and also the charm, the flower. And when you are playing with Piglet along with the flowers can be connected together. So in reality, you're playing with a free 5-4 and you could connect Piglet and those flowers together, making it a lot easier for you to clear Tsums. Now you might wonder, what if you play with the 5-4 boost on and use a Charm Tsum? So in that case, you're only going to get 3 variations, or well, technically 4 variations, but 2 of those variations are going to be Piglet and flower if you are using Piglet. So it's going to be really easy to make really long chains and get the ability activated. So that's why a lot of people really like Charm Tsums. It's because they're really easy to use. Now, onto the information that you've all been waiting for, and it is the Star Wars selection box. And a lot of you is wondering, how do you get so much coins? And that's really using Jedi Luke. Jedi Luke is the best Tsums that's available to get a large amount of coins. And if you're wondering how to do that, check out the description below. I will link a video that I showed a demonstration on how to use Jedi Luke. I'm also going to link it in the top right hand corner here. So in case you are looking for a tutorial on how to use Jedi Luke or why you should be getting Jedi Luke, take a look at that. On average, if you are playing Jedi Luke at skill level 6, you should get about 10,000 coins. In the demonstration that I'm showing you in that video, I am using only skill level 5, so maybe I'll do an updated tutorial on skill level 6, but you really should be getting anywhere between 8 to 10,000 coins per game if you are doing that 6-slash method. There is a lot of techniques when it comes to using Jedi Luke, so maybe during this selection box I'll get into a little bit more with some tutorials. But let's take a look at the other Tsums that's available in this box. So you have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, Mandalorian, The Child, Padme, Amidala, Darth, Maul, Luke, R2-D2, Mace, Windu, Rey, Stormtrooper, and BB-8. So out of these 12, of course, Jedi Luke is my number 1, and then also like The Child. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren is also pretty fun to use, but all these other ones are okay. Mandalorian is actually pretty good too. So nothing super amazing outside of Jedi Luke, but I think those 4 that's on the top 4 are going to be the best ones out of this selection box. So on to the second selection box, and I assume that the rest of the selection box and pickup capsules are going to be mediocre to kind of pointless, because I think the game knows that by the time Jedi Luke comes out, everyone would have spent all of their coins. But regardless, let's take a look at this second selection box anyways. So we have Constance, Surfing Stitch, Monsters University Randy, Clarabelle, Elena, Carl, Miguel, Judge Frollo, Timothy, Mulan, Scar, and Lotso. Out of these 12, I like Timothy and Lotso. I like Timothy because he's a really good bubble maker, and I like Lotso because out of these 12, he's really good at coin earning. But other than that, the other 12, or the other 10, I guess in this case, really not that great. So if you are trying to get a Tsum from here, Timothy and Lotso, actually Scar is pretty good for coins as well. So Timothy, Scar, and Lotso are going to be the top 3 out of this selection box. On to our first pickup capsule. So we have 2 copies of Bo Peep, 2 copies of Officer Judy, 2 copies of Pirate Mickey, 3 copies of Pleakley, 3 copies of Mother Gothel, and 3 copies of Lightning McQueen. So if you aren't really after these skill tickets, I don't necessarily recommend you to waste your coins to try to get one of these Tsums. They're not that amazing. But Bo Peep is really fun, and then Officer Judy has a pretty interesting ability. So I think out of these 6, those 2 are going to be my recommended. The second pickup capsule is relatively the same. So we have 2 copies of Romance Beast, 3 copies of Forky, 1 copy of Rabbit, 3 copies of Esmeralda, 3 copies of Kristoff, 3 copies of Pascal. And only 4 of them are going to be limited soon, meaning that the other 2, which is Kristoff and Pascal, are going to be in your premium box, so you can actually get them at any time. So out of this pickup capsule, I really only like Forky because of his ability, but it's not that he's really fun or the ability is good for anything. It's just the animation is really cool. He jumps in the trash can and a bunch of Forkies gets activated. But other than that, I don't really necessarily think that you need any of these Tsums. I think really focus on the first selection box, which is the Jedi Luke or the Star Wars box. But if you already have all the Star Wars Tsums, then maybe focus on the second selection box or try to get one of these new Tsums that's coming out this month. So yeah, if you have all the selection boxes and the pickup capsule Tsums already, then definitely try to get the new Tsums because I think that they're going to be really good for missions. Let's do a quick recap on all the Tsums that are going to be available for this month. So number 1 for me is you definitely need to get Jedi Luke if you want a really good coin earner. And then number 2, 3, and 4, I would say is all the new Tsums that are coming out this month because they are charm Tsums. So first of all, they're really easy to use and their abilities are going to be good for missions. So all the new Tsums are going to be, I guess we could bucket them into my number 2. And then Timothy is also good for missions because it makes bubbles. But if you're going to go for a bubble making Tsum, then you might as well get Owl or Charm Owl. And then I have Lotso, which earns a lot of coins. So just focus on Jedi Luke and the new Tsums are coming out this month. And if you guys really made it this far already into the video, there are two things that you really should do right now. Check out the description below. There is a Discord channel by one of my friends who's made a Discord channel specifically for people to chat about Tsum Tsums. And if you get stuck on a mission, there's a really good group of community in that Discord channel that will help you out. So if you really love the game Tsum Tsum, definitely check out the invite down below and join the Discord group. So that way you could chat about Tsums and just say hello to everybody and share some images about your success, or maybe a coin fairy visited you. So definitely check that out and join that Discord group. And then secondly, definitely subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. And for those of you that have been following me for a while, you might have noticed that I haven't been uploading very often. Thank you guys for reaching out to me directly and asking if things are okay. Things are actually really great. It's just I've been really busy with my personal life, but I do plan on getting back into regular uploads around June when everything kind of settles down. So just a lot of happy things are happening in my life, and I haven't had the time to really just make regular uploads, but I really do appreciate your support and your kind words. I do hope to make more videos for you guys, and actually have a lot of things I want to do to this channel. So starting in June, there's going to be a lot of cool things coming. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful for determining which Tsums to invest in, and really enjoy Jedi Luke. And if you already have Jedi Luke, there's always a new Tsums to look forward to. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.